Alright guys, in the previous lesson we conquered the sphere and our previous lessons and several variations of the sphere. We drew a cube, we drew a rose. Now we're going to be drawing another important building block, which is the cylinder. So we're going to start by drawing two guide dots for our foreshortened circle. So now we're going to be drawing a foreshortened circle. So something that looks like this. Again, you can kind of sketch it out. You also might want to squish it a little more. Even more like this. Okay, then we're going to draw the sides of the cylinder with two parallel lines. And then we're going to curve the bottom of the cylinder, making sure to curve the bottom a little bit more than the curve of the top. So my curve comes down a little bit more than up here. So it's like a little bit more curved. All right, then we're going to draw the back two cylinders. So actually need to have room at the top. So the back two cylinders, they're going to be above the left of the top of the first cylinder. So I'm going to be drawing a little bit above and to the left. Okay, so you're going to start by drawing. Then I'm going to complete. So then you're going to draw the lines where it would go behind. You're going to tuck it behind. And then you're going to curve the bottom of the second cylinder and you're going to push the line up. So a lot of times the tendency is to, I'll do it in red, the tendency is to go like this, to draw it like, so it's at the same, but you want it to be, above. That's one of the other laws of perspective is the spacing. So you want to make sure that you maybe put a little guide dot right here, and you're gonna bring in the not the script. You're gonna want to bring the line in right like that. Okay. So now to do a third cylinder, you're gonna be doing the same thing, but on the other side, like that. You're gonna draw your foreshortened circle. Then you're going to draw the cylinder lines. Again, think about where you want it to be. You don't want to have it all the way down here. So you're going to draw your curve like that. Okay, now we're going to draw a horizontal line. This is going to be our guideline. And then we have a surface line. Then we have our light shining down. We're going to begin by shading in the dark spots. Maybe even a little bit up right here. So those are our darkest spots. Then we're going to be thinking about where our shadows are going to be cast. So this is our southwest line. Okay, and then we're going to complete by adding cast shadows opposite our light source and using blending. So you're going to use your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You really want to make sure that and then you're going to be using kind of curved lines here because the lines are curved. It'll be easier for you also to shade, but for me I can make my lines a little bit farther apart to show shading and also some maybe cross hatching. But then you want to make sure, so right here, it's darker. Still going to be light right here because the sun is shining on that. Okay, so go ahead and finish this. You're going to be doing the shading on the sides. Now I want you to, after you've done this, now I want you to think about what you could do instead of just the cylinders. How can you take this to the next step? So think about maybe drawing some cans. You can draw 3 cans, vegetable cans, canned beans, and kind of take that a bit further. And that's how you can take this to the next step. The next level, the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing some advanced circles. So practice this for this lesson, practice drawing some cans, maybe some canned beans, and then we will go on to the next lesson. All right, happy drawing!